Hello and welcome. This is Donna. Today I wanted to share with you my favorite source and where I buy my ephemera, my laces, fabrics, millinery. I have some here. I have some samples of what Jackie sells. Jackie is Dinosaurdrygoods, and that is an Etsy shop. She also sells out of the Found, and I think a lot of you know that I live in upstate New York, and Ithaca, New York is not far from me. There's the Found website, and it is an antique mall, and I can't remember how many vendors they have, but it really is awesome. And they, pre-COVID, they do a flea market once a month outdoors in the giant parking lot, and it's a blast. It really is. And also there is, oh, it has an Etsy too, is another booth called Bees in Her Bonnet. And I have showcased her stuff before. She makes these incredible packets that are filled with lace and buttons and cutouts and really great ephemera packages. And she calls them cabin fever kits. So anyway, so we'll look and see what Jackie has. So this is just some of the stuff I picked up last week. That's from Bees in Her Bonnet. But, I mean, just look at these fabrics and laces and trims and bits and pieces that she saves for me. This was somebody else, the glass glitter, which I never find. And I love these tags. I actually save all these tags from this other vendor, and I use them. So there's some millinery. And I'm just gonna show you some of the cool stuff. I've purchased hats from Jackie before and then just cut out beautiful flowers off. So there's that. Button cards, lots of sewing notions. I've gotten a relationship with her where I convinced her to have a box in her shop. Oh, she also has a shop too, and she's building a new building. And when I'm lucky enough to go up there, I drive up there. So that's not up and running yet, but I will link ways to reach her if you're interested. But I mean, look at this. This is incredible. Oh, and I have a large collection of doll dresses and vintage baby clothes. So we'll put the baby stuff here. Just fabulous trims and laces and things you're not gonna see unless, well, you're really hunting for them. Hopefully you can find them in your area, but I'm really lucky to have someone that saves me all these things. So they just go in the Donna box, and then I will pick them up later. I was collecting these for a little while, the bisque dolls. Carefully push those over. This was a great find. And look at this. This dress is so long I can't even show you how long it is. And it's the dotted Swiss. This is the second one I've purchased, and I'm still tearing off little scraps of the other one. So super cool. Haven't even opened this bag yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Wow. This is an addiction, I'm telling you. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. And I mean, I told her that they don't have to be perfect, and this is why. Because I'll probably throw that right in a tea dye or an avocado dye, and the ones that have some character already, I love them. Oh, I mean, look at the detail on this lace. Wow. I can't believe I hadn't looked through this yet. Well, I was waiting to do this video. Oh, wow. It's a dotted hanky. Oh no, it's a piece of dotted Swiss. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I hope you guys enjoy videos like this. I do. I'm always interested in what people purchase. And, I mean, just look how much you can get out of this. I can cut this part. I could even, you know, rip it. There's just a ton here. Okay, let's push this pile over. Hey, look, there's another bag. I covered up the address there. When we were in lockdown, I was having her put kits together for me. Not, you know, just a bunch of odds and ends, and she was mailing them to me, so that was awesome. And I hadn't opened this. I was waiting for you. Ah. Ooh. See, there's our little dinosaur dry goods. Oh, another dotted Swiss. Oh my goodness. What is this? Look at how transparent that is. That's gonna be fun. There's that beautiful lace work in it. So see what I mean? Like there's just, oh, and there's a baby hat to boot, you know? All of these beautiful, beautiful trims and old, well, this looks like part of a dress. So it looks like the chest piece. I've also purchased a lot of really cool collars from her. Oh, one of the other things that I buy from her all the time is, you can't see it, and I'm wrinkled, but she also has a large collection, which you will see on her Etsy, if you go there, when you go there, is flax clothing. There's some cut loose, and flax is really big in Ithaca, and it's beautiful linen clothing. Well, it's like linen, it's flax. So she sells vintage clothing and all kinds of really fun things. And she herself is an artist. Although I haven't seen too many of her her doll head sculptures on her site lately. Oh, wow. Look at all these little snippets of stuff. Look at the gathering on that. That is stunning. It's so fascinating to me to have these little pieces of somebody's clothing and somebody's life, really, and they cherish this lace, and now it's going to be recycled again into a piece of art or a journal someone will love, and they'll look at that little piece of lace and love it. Oh, I wish you could see that. I hope the color comes through. It's this beautiful blue. Wow. Ah, I'm so excited. Yeah. Wow. And even the smallest, look at the smallest details on this. And I would use even this. I mean, I'd use every little piece. Wow. This is on that other dotted Swiss dress. Oh, wow. Jackie, you really spoil me. Okay, so I'm going to kind of push. Oh, I have a bar of soap. Hey, I do this with my linens. Especially if you have, you know, the issue with moldy, or the smell of, you know, yeah, the icky smell. With any of your linens, I pick up bars of homemade soaps. You know, you'll see them everywhere. And you throw them in there in the bag, and it doesn't hurt the fabric or the lace in any way, and it smells fabulous. Okay, so another thing that I picked up from her was it's Hamilton Gallery. That's pretty cool. And what else is in here? Oh, this fun bag. Check out that fabric. Oh, and then she made a whole bunch of these. I have a big collection of them. She used to do them with what is it called? Bark cloth, and fill them with stuff. Big collection of bark cloth she has too. And these little miniature wallpapers. Well, they're borders, but aren't they awesome? I think they're pretty cool. And okay, I do have a confession. So a couple years ago, I had her save Ephemera. I've had this box now for a couple years, and I really haven't used hardly anything in it. I kind of forgot it was here until I started cleaning, and I see that she's got a lot of check deposit statements, some canceled checks, 1961. These are pretty neat. What else is in here? This is, oops, sorry if my hair was in the way. Ooh, there's letters and envelopes and receipts. People's lives. That's amazing. Ooh. Auburn, National Bank of Auburn. Bank statements. What other goodies are in here? Lots of nice receipts. Wow, that's all checks. I really need an Etsy shop. I would never use all those checks. See, like I didn't really even go through this box yet. I hadn't really had any idea what was in here. Look at that natural staining. See? I have another tip for you. So, ooh, and there's stamps. Who did this? Jessica Rapp did a video on how to get the smell out of your ephemera, especially if you're buying from flea markets and stuff. And I took her tip, and I also, what I do is I use the thin layers. I lay everything out, you know. Ooh, didn't see that. Like, say I would lay these awesome handwritten notes on this really cool, it's a tannish yellow paper. So nice. 1944, these letters are from. And so we're back to getting the smell out of the papers. You lay them out in layers. And I use a really absorbent cat litter under it. And I would use wax paper and what else is it? Cat litter, baking soda helps. And, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, yeah, I need to do these. You can do them in thin layers, and you can also pack them in this pack, and you're going to want to put them in a tub, a plastic tub, where you can put a lid on them. So the baking soda, the cat litter, and if you could keep them in a cold place, that helps. And if you have something that you're worried about, actual, like the little book bugs that are eating away, freezer. Put it in the freezer. It will kill it. The freezer also helps too with the smell. So you could do the box, or you can put things in a big Ziploc in an envelope with a little bit of cat litter in it, and that would do it too. But I think the soap works best for the linens and the laces. So yes, also I can't really turn the camera to show you, but I've purchased vintage dress forms, the ones made out of wire, the ones made out of metal, the old, really old ones with the, not, what is it? It's not a plaid, it's more of a men's suiting, and then on all over the chest of the dress form. But just really, really cool, fun things, a variety of stuff. And this was a request. Somebody wanted to know where I get a lot of my stuff, and that's it. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me ramble on here. And you have a wonderful day. And check out that Instagram and the Etsy shop. Thanks. Bye.